That's all we got up here at Dutton Ranch here in Yellowstone. We still got all those wild bunkhouse boys. Hit it! What's going on, friends? Logan Myerz back here for Cinephellas.com. Tonight I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite new shows, or as my wife calls it, my man soap opera. I'm talking about Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone that is on the Paramount Network, and it's really been a fantastic first few seasons. The season 3 just debuted. I was really excited to revisit these characters, head on up to Yellowstone, the beautiful landscapes, beautiful scenery that's really captured in this really corrupt family and all the people they're associated with. So the first episode of season 3, titled You're the Indian Now, was really great. It was a short episode. There was like 25 minutes of Ram commercials and really manly men commercials. Come on, Paramount Network, we get it. It's, it's a rugged, Wild West show with a bunch of cowboys, but we don't need to see all the commercials. We want to see more of the show. So the first episode's pretty short. Second episode is a lot better. It's a lot longer too. But we see where the characters are at. Last season we saw Tate getting kidnapped, which is Casey and Monica's young son. He's kidnapped by the militia. They end up finding him. So this is the aftermath. The first episode scene where Tate is at. He's having all these nightmares, not sleeping very well. We see John Dutton, one of the best characters in the show, Kevin Costner, and what a perfect role for him playing a rugged cowboy. And I love his character in the show. A lot of shit happened in the past, first 2 seasons, him getting shot, almost dying, a lot of things happening with the Dutton family. But this time around, he's really stepping down as commissioner, and he's going to hand off the position to one of his kids. In the first episode, he picks Casey. Casey's like, hell no, I'm not dealing with the politics. Can't deal with the politics. I'm a cowboy. That's all I know. So they end up giving the position to another character named Jamie, played by Wes Bentley. And I always felt bad for Wes Bentley's character in the show, Jamie. He's really shit on. He's given opportunities and fails and fails and fails all over. And he definitely fails once again in season 3, taking over the commissioner position. He ended up killing somebody last season, if you guys remember that. So he's got a lot of shit going on mentally and really trying to find his true calling and be a good person. He just makes a lot of bad decisions. In season 3, he makes more of those. So not much has changed for Jamie. I was hoping for more, but hopefully he gets out of this hole and figures his shit out before he ends up dying. With that being said, we do have Miss Kelly Riley returning as Beth Dutton. Her and Rip, played by Cole Hauser, have a really nice relationship. Took a few years. Playing hard to get. They finally figured shit out. As you guys recall last season, she got attacked, and Cole Hauser, or Rip, good old Rip Wheeler, his name in the show, shows up, beats the shit out, saves Beth's life, and now they're a thing, and he has his own little cabin out on the Dutton Ranch, and it's beautiful. I couldn't imagine living in a place like that, waking up every day and seeing the mountains and like wildlife and bears and just a bunch of animals hanging out. That'd be surreal and amazing. So good for Rip. He went through a lot. He's been very dedicated to the Dutton family throughout the seasons. He's one of the good ones, and he's always there, a dependable guy. He's there as the muscle to kick everybody's ass and put them into line. So the setup of Beth and Rip is, them working on the relationship more. He's still working on the farm, working on the Dutton Ranch, watching over the wild bunkhouse boys and making sure they're doing their jobs. And Beth is more on the business side of things and buying up properties and, working with the developers and things like that. And with every season, we're introduced to a new villain or bad guy. In the first episode, we see a bunch of suits, which they call them, or, lawyers or business people that are out in Yellowstone, out in the mountains. They're looking at the land and what they can develop. And Rip and Casey are out there on their horses, like, who the fuck are you? Get off of our land. And they find out who it is. It sets up a really shady guy in the first episode, so we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more of him in the upcoming episodes. So one of the characters I was really interested in seeing this season is Josh Holloway, old Sawyer from Lost. Hey, Freckles. But I love this actor. He's really great, and they introduce his character this season. First and the second, we get more of that character work, finding out who he is exactly and who he's working with, having a lot of money investing and getting the land, the Dutton land. And the machine is actually too big for the Duttons to fight, and we're finding out with this Rourke character. In the first episode, he's just fishing. We don't know much about him, but he's fishing on their land. And then episode 2, really find out more about this character and what he's up to. having to do with building a city, an airport, a ski resort. It's all about money, like most corporate douchebags in suits. That's all they care about. They don't care about preserving the land that's been around there forever, you know, for the wildlife. They don't care about that shit. All they care about is money. So that's what we're getting from this character. Josh Holloway did a really great job with the introduction of this character, getting a little taste of who he is. In episode 2, him and Beth really had a great conversation, and he's like rolling up a blunt and he's smoking, and it's just really funny. He's getting all baked, and she comes off as a hard ass as always. Beth is very protective of her family and where they live and all the land and what that means for them. It's basically kind of pushing them out of their land that they've had forever. So it's not looking too good. A really great setup in the first 2 episodes of Yellowstone season 3. Again, one of my favorite shows. I love Taylor Sheridan. I love anything he's attached to, and I love the characters in this environment, this atmosphere that he built up in Yellowstone with the Dutton family, all the corporate people, you know, the Native Americans with Gil Burningham's character. And I can really see Gil Burningham's character and John Dutton, Kevin Costner really working together this season to figure things out, put all their differences aside, not be enemies anymore. They're better as a team, and they'll get rid of all these suits that are building on the land. So I love this actor, Gil Burnham. I love every time he shows up in a Taylor Sheridan movie or TV show. He's just really great. One of the better performances for sure. But in season 3, I really had a great time with it. The first few episodes, I'm not sure if I'm going to be reviewing each episode, but I'll definitely do a season 3 recap whenever it's over the summer. The 2 main shows I'm watching right now are Yellowstone and Nosferatu on AMC, so I'll be trying to do some reviews and share my thoughts on those 2 TV shows. But the first 2 episodes, season 3 of Yellowstone, had an absolute blast with. I love seeing the Dutton family return, all the characters, the actors, the introduction of new characters, being Rourke, played by Josh Holloway, and seeing that he's up to no good and it's all about money, and he's really going to try to take down Beth and the Dutton family. And then also revisiting the landscapes, the beautifulness that is the Yellowstone and Montana, and just seeing the old cabin where the Duttons live, and just revisiting and the back pastures and seeing them do what they do best, and that's being cowboys and being wild. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season. I think it's 10 episodes. It's on the Paramount Network, airs every Sunday, so if you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out, binge it, get caught up, and really enjoy the ride at the Dutton Ranch. So I'm going to give the first 2 episodes of Yellowstone a 4.5 out of 5 Josh Holloway hair pieces. So what did you guys think of the first 2 episodes of Yellowstone? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? What do you think is going to happen this season? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe. This is Logan Myerz signing out with those wild rascals up here at Dutton Ranch. Until the next video review. Cheers!